Okay, hello. This is the third of the trilogy of Green Day videos for this weekend to celebrate the release of their new album, Father of All. I did a cover on Friday, I did a lesson yesterday, and today we're going to do a guitar lesson on Sugar Youth. This one's pretty fun, I kind of like this one. It's in standard tuning, so that's all nice and simple. Just E, A, D, G, B, E. First chord you want to hold down is a power chord on the second fret of the E string. So that's 2, 4, 4, okay, on E, A, D. And then an open E power chord, so 0, 2, 2. Nice and simple. Now you want to move that down a string and do the same thing. So is a power chord on the second, fourth and fourth fret of the A, D and G strings this time, and then 0, 2, 2 of the same strings. So okay, that repeats 3 times. Now the fourth time round is a bit of a variation. It goes a bit like this. Okay, so the intro is exactly the same. Power chord on the second to an open power chord, and then for that little, you want to hold down kind of like a major bar chord, but just the fourth fret on the D, G and B strings, and you want to bend it as you do it, right? So first time you strum it, should sound pretty clear. A little bit further, until you're right, you bent it the whole way. And then go back to another bar, but on the second fret, this time, of the D, G and B strings. So now, listening to the recording, it sounds like he does the whole of this with downstrokes. You don't have to if you struggle with that, but it makes it a little bit more fun, right? It gives it a little bit of energy. That's something to bear in mind, but you don't have to do it, like I say. Once you've got that intro down, there's then the verse, which is nice and simple. It's single notes, so the first note you want to hold down is on the second fret of the E string. Strum that one loads of times, move up to the 5th fret, and then up to the 7th fret, and at the end of at the end of holding down the 2nd fret, you want to stop it. So it's okay. So you want to stop them before you then go back or move on. Okay, that goes through around a few times. Once you've done that, you get into the chorus, which is also very simple. It's just 2 power chords, and then there's a variation a little bit. First power chord you want to hold down is on the 5th fret, and that you just chug away. You don't have to do anything special with your right hand, it's just. And then another power chord, but this time on the 5th of the A string. So that last one was 5, 7, 7 on A, D, G. This one is 5, 7, 7. No, the first one was E, A, D. This one's A, D, G, right? And that's it. That goes around a couple of times. You then want to go back to the 4th fret, so that's 4, 6, 6 on the A string. And then we've got this little rundown. Okay. Now this bit is a little bit more acrobatic, I think, than the rest of the song, maybe the right way to put it. So you want to do like a, what would that be, F minor bar chord. You're not barring it, it's just like a power chord, but with the extra minor note in there. So that's 9 on the A string, 11 on the D string, 11 on the G string, 10 on the B string. Then an E major bar chord, but you don't want that ringing out, just the A, D, G and B strings, so that's 7, 9, 9, 9. And that's just a pass to get back to the 5th fret for that same sort of power chord we were doing, but you kind of want it to be a major chord for this. Okay, so it sounds like this, but very fast. Okay, so the whole chorus. Now notice one thing I didn't mention is when you go to the 4th fret, it's not actually got much melody to it, kind of deliberately I think. So it's not, when you're first picking on the 5th fret, it's pretty upbeat, right? When you go back to the 4th, it's just da 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 da. There's nothing going with upstrokes, it's all downstrokes, okay? Once you've played that chorus through, ends kind of like this. You then go back to what we were playing at the intro. That time though, it only plays through twice. Okay, so the only bit left to teach is there is a small change to the 2nd verse. When you go into it, instead of going straight into the individual note stuff, you instead do. Okay, so it's exactly like we were doing in the intro. Power chord on the 2nd of the E, 2, 4, 4, E, A, D, and 0, 2, 2. But you don't play anything after it. You leave a little bit of a break for the vocals. And that's it. That's the whole song. It is a very simple one. There aren't many parts to it, but sometimes the best rock songs are like that, right? If you enjoyed this lesson, feel free to, leave a like, leave a comment, maybe press that subscribe button. As I say, this is the 3rd one of Green Day weekend, so I have actually 3 other Green Day videos on my channel. I have a cover of Oh Yeah, I have a lesson of Oh Yeah, and I have a lesson of Meet Me on the Roof. Feel free to check any of those out. If you've enjoyed this, carry on enjoying the rest of your day. Have fun. Goodbye.